Yo, what is up, guys? Quiz Games here. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. This is a rumor video that I would, normally not do. I like doing rumor videos because the rumors can either sound really cool, even if they're wrong, or just like really lame, and then they're most likely the true one. So this one, take it for a grain of salt because it sounds really cool. Don't believe it. I don't believe it. I would love if it was real, because what's in it, but it's most definitely, probably, most likely not. So let's get into it. VII Remake is rumored to have a event in April 2019, like 15 had, for an uncovering, or 15 uncovered as they call it. Now, I kind of would believe this, but I really can't because there's something in here that doesn't make sense to me. Why would they show this thing if it's not coming till what this says? So they're aiming for the show to be 2 hours long in length. I don't remember the 15 one was 2 hours, but I feel like 2 hours is a little long. So that's my first red flag. Reveal videos for each character throughout the show, starting with Cloud, Barret, and Aerith. And they're similar to how Smash Bros does it with a little CG and their personal themes, and a trailer that shows off how each of them play in combat. Now that would be cool, but I feel like why would you need to do it that way? We already know these characters, right? Why give them their own separate Smash Bros style videos like Aerith heals her way into battle or something? I don't know. I couldn't think of anything to say. But yeah, I don't know why they would do something like that. But I mean, it'd be funny if they did. So if this is real, that'd be cool, I guess. Yeah. Next, they say they're going to have a part where they explain the combat and material systems and will be a huge deal in general. I do agree that would be a huge deal because a lot of people who wanted the turn-based combat are worried that this will be a mindless button masher, and in the grand scheme, think that, it's not going to be worth playing like the original was. Not that the original was really, tactical in my opinion. It's a pretty easy game. I played it multiple times. When you're a kid, I guess it's hard, but when you get older, it's like, yeah, it's not too hard to play the game. Pretty easy. So that's why I'm not really worried about the action system and the KH2 battle planners behind it, and I like KH2's combat, so it's like, yeah. The game will be split up into 3 games, 3 parts, or main parts as they say here, and the first game will not be Midgar only, as they're going to show an environmental trailer of what the game looks like outside of Midgar, like the world. All the locations outside the Midgar that I would assume would be in Disc 1. And I think Disc 1 or Part 1 would, like this rumor said like a couple of years ago or last year, said it would end at the first Genova fight on the ship. There's a lot of locations they can do with that. They could add other locations, which I feel like they wouldn't need to do really, but they could add other locations and stuff like that. Expand on places like the swamp or the Chocobo Ranch, or I forget what else is in the first continent. Like, there's a lot of stuff in the first continent that they could expand upon that you access in Disc 1 before, the game gives you complete freedom in the final disc. So, expand on those, things like that. I don't know. There will be Zack DLC, which I find entirely possible because they're not remastering Crisis Core, and I don't think they plan to because of the licensing with I forget her name's music is the theme song of the game, and the music company won't let Square do it unless they pay like a large sum, from what I'm understanding. And also the fact that Genesis looks like Gact, and I guess they don't want to pay for his likeness to remaster the game again, or master it, So remake it, get rid of Angel and Genesis, redo the story, make it more about Sephiroth and Zack and their relationship with Cloud Strife. Tifa, they don't meet until they get to Nibelheim. So, just expand on those 3 story. And, their story with the Turks and all that stuff. They could do that. I wouldn't mind that as DLC. It'd be really fun. I mean, they're probably like a 5-hour DLC or 10 hours. It wouldn't be too long, I would assume, but they could do something with at least 5 hours of content in the Zack DLC, and I really would enjoy that. and I wouldn't really find it as intrusive as something like, you know, cutting out Prompto and Ignis and Gladio's story in 15. Not that I hated those DLCs, I just felt like they didn't really need to be split out. Like a Zack DLC would be working fine. So yeah. They're trying to get Nubo Amatsu on stage of his orchestra, but it depends on his health condition. As we know, if you're following gaming news and stuff like that, he is sick. I don't know if he's still sick. I haven't heard of him coming out of hiatus yet, but he got sick last year, end of last year, and he needed some rest. And he's working on the VII remake, according to Kitase, the producer of the game. And I wonder how much involvement he has in it, but we'll see if he's if they ever reveal it to us. Now this is the part that makes me think this isn't real. Like everything else is like, yeah, okay, it's believable. This doesn't make sense to me. Why would you have the event early this year and not release the game until late 2020? But I don't think they would tell us it's late 2020. I feel like if you're gonna do it this year, you'd release it this year, especially a big event like this. But then again, KH3 has D23, but those weren't really 2-hour long events just for Kingdom Hearts 3. This, you know, this doesn't seem really plausible, but you never know with Square Enix. So it could happen, but I really doubt it that they would hold a big event just to wait to release it then another year later, especially late. Maybe early 2020, I could believe they said that, but late 2020, and they would specifically say late, I doubt it. I think they would just say 2020. And last but not least, a lot of side games, mobile stuff, you know, all that jazz, like something similar to G-Bike, I would assume, like that was a thing on the mobile, but it didn't make enough revenue, so they canceled it. But I assume they would do something similar to that and make spin-offs of it, or like release little Switch games on the eShop or something to get you excited for the game. I don't know. On the PlayStation Store or whatever. I don't honestly know, but I could believe this, and I do believe it because they're going to do it, because they're going to milk VII Remake for everything it's worth. And it's fine if it's not the main team working on it. If you have a mobile team working on it, I don't see the problem. I really don't see the problem of making mobile spin-offs. I don't play mobile games myself like that, but I wouldn't be opposed to someone else buying it or enjoying them, so yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think, if you believe it or not. I don't. I'll put the link to it in the description, and read all you want, look at the comments or whatever, and, you know, believe it if you want. I don't personally. If it does happen, I will be there recording my reaction to everything, because I am a huge VII fan. I love Cloud, love Sephiroth, love that cast, want this remake so bad. So yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and peace from Crazy Games, everybody.